segment. The Lagos State Judicial Panel on Monday submitted its report on the Lekki shootings incident and police brutality cases to the state governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Upon receiving the report, the governor set up a four-man committee to look into the report within 2 weeks and bring forward the white paper that would be considered at the Lagos State Executive Council and presented as the white paper coming from the panel of inquiry. Now, reacting to the report, the U.S., through a statement issued by the U.S. Mission Nigeria on social media, said it is awaiting the response of both the federal government and the Lagos State government on the EndSars report. Meanwhile, a member of the Lagos State Judicial Panel, Ebun Olu Adegboruwa, has threatened to make public the full content of the Lekki shootings incident submitted by the body to the state government if the promises to make it public are not fulfilled. Don't forget, we still have with us here Dr. Dayo Kayode, political technocrat. Dr. Dayo, the U.S. Mission Nigeria has issued a statement by the tweets on the social media platforms that they are expecting a response from the Lagos State government and also the federal government. On the contrary, the federal government and the military has been silent, and now one of the members of the judicial panel is threatening to make the report public if the full content of the Lekki shooting. Now, the word full content. So, should we be bothered about the silence from the government, federal government, state government, and also someone threatening to make the full content public if what should be carried out is not carried out?
The first thing is that no doubt about it, Lagos State government has said it's going to issue a white paper on what has happened in Lekki, because either we like it or not, a coin will not be a coin without the second side. Okay, so we are waiting for that white paper. Two, Ebun Onogboruwa is someone I also respect so much. And yesterday I read what he said, that he was going to come up with the exact report that they have there if government is not coming up with a full report. Now the question is, with what we have now, with what is in the public domain now.
It's leaked anyway.
You say what?
It's leaked. It's a leaked report.
But then, the report is in the public space. It's about, how many pages now?
I think 390.
300 and something.
Something page 91
pages.
or something pages, yeah.
I've not downloaded it. I'm just planning that I will download it. I mean, before the end of the week, I will download my own to go through it fully. I need to ask him, for what we have in the public domain now, does it represent what it termed as full report? Then if not, what are the missing links we want to see? Okay, the missing links we want to see. Moving forward, as much as I will not appreciate and will never appreciate what happened at the Lekki toll gate year 2020, I will also want I want viewers to please listen passionately to this, my other side, my additional view as to what happened. And I'm going to cite instances for us to be able to understand in its entirety. Because there is no way you can ever ask a masquerade not to dance as much as the drummer is still beating the drum. Okay? If you don't want the masquerade to dance, leave the masquerade. Do something to that drum. Where there's no drum that is being beaten, What will the masquerade dance to? Now, what happened during that EndSars? It's a pity that a lot of people died. It's nothing other than insurgency, counter-insurgency. Anybody that knows the art of war will be able to understand. Let me start from somewhere now. Look at Chibok girls. The incident of Chibok girls. At that time, somebody like me was saying, hey, look, there is something behind this. Okay? The Dapchi boys, the same thing. But at the end of the day, what happened? Late Madam Taraba, you should remember, said something. He said, if care is not taken, she will spill beans as regards the incidents of Chibok girls. Yes or no? She said it. The issue of insecurity, you know, I always say it. The leader of NPDP, Baguda, or what's his name? Alhaji Baguda, said it. That he warned some people then as regards what they were planning to do. That because when the chiefs are down, they will not be able to handle it. He addressed a press conference. The same thing said by, what's his name? Late former CBN deputy governor, Malafia. He said the same thing. Now, that won't happen then. Okay? Now this time around, they are now looking at, out of what, mark you? How do we also react? How do we also react? But when you look at that scenario there, not only even in Lekki Tollgate, not only in Lekki Tollgate, all over the country, you're going to see that that protest was not the kind of protest that we did when we were in the Aluta thing. It was more or less a jamboree. Because you could see a lot of dancing, drums, eating, feasting. Feasting. Even when each day they clean all those areas, they always show us the things that we are seeing there. That one cannot be mentioning. Where am I going is this. We should go beyond this report. Okay? And open up our brains and put on the fluorescent so that our brain can see properly. By knowing that our leaders are playing with people's lives. Our leaders, I'm saying it, and I can say it anywhere, are known to be playing with people's lives. Look at all those guys that died. Yes, they are to be compensated. Can it bring back their lives? Can it bring it? No. No amount of compensation can bring that disruption. Look at all those buses. They were burnt. It is your money, my money, that they were supposed to use for further improving our infrastructure that they are going to use to buy. And they will also inflate it again. We should go, you see, we should go beyond this panel report. Yeah, panel report, yes, they have indicted a lot of people, they have said so many things and all that. But my own concern is, how will this not happen again?
All right, now.
How will it not happen again is by stopping the drama that is beating drum for the masquerade.
Could you break it down? Yeah.
I've said it. Making our leaders to know that enough is enough. They should stop playing with our lives. Because the moment we don't tell them to the face, they will continue. EndSars will come up again in another form. And people will see die. And I don't want people to die. It pains me to the marrow when I see the future, bright future of Nigeria, being killed by things that are not supposed to kill.
Now, the only way the masses usually speak to the authorities is by way of protests.
Am I not talking to the authority now?
No.
As I'm talking, am I not talking to the authority?
What I'm trying to say is there's hardly any protests that doesn't have an incident, going along with it. Meaning, protest here is seen as offense.
Challenging the government.
Do you understand? So, what other ways can we speak to the authorities so that they will understand and probably think towards changing their minds and doing the right thing?
Good. Number one, when you even want to talk to government, ensure that you are coming from the background of the truth. Background of the truth. Not that it is laced with hatred. Are you with me? Not that it is laced with hatred. It's a known fact and I cannot deny it. I am not a fan of this government.